and it is 27 in your book. So if you want to grab your book and just sit quietly for a minute, and we'll be started in very, very soon.
Thanks, Mrs. Lacey. Well, welcome to The Gathering. And these are going to be weekly gatherings, and you're thinking, damn, he's taken our break between classes. Well, for some of you who were here pre-pandemic, staff and grades 11 and 12, you will know that pre-pandemic we used to gather 2 times during the working week in chapel at 8 a.m., and then we went to class at 8:30, which I'm sure some of you felt was a little bit brutal. And when we did that timetable revision, we decided, no, the teenage brain is only kicking in at 9 a.m., and why we shifted everything, breakfast and removed chapel from there. But we are going to introduce, in a time when you're awake, a 10:30 Tuesday gathering slot. The Rev and I have talked about this a lot, and we do feel not just having chapel at the end of the week, but it's just important to come together. And we know that announcements are quite hard to hear in Marion Hall, and it just feels a time for us to come together as a community. So this is the gathering. We're going to be piloting it. It's Tuesday mornings, and I have a couple of important things to do before the first hymn. I'd like to welcome Bill Nicholas, who's our new deputy head. Bill, if you could just step forward. We used to have a deputy head up until 2017, and there was a deputy head role. And since I've been head in 2018, I've been looking and learning and listening to Shawnigan, and we decided as we were stepping out of the pandemic that we needed a deputy head, really to focus on the student experience and support the education staff. And I know last term when we made the announcement, each of your house directors gave you an insight into the role and into Mr. Nicholas. But Mr. Nicholas is joining us. His own academic term back in England just finished a week ago, and he's flown straight out here ahead of his family, who'll be joining him in the summer. And Jonty, his son, who's currently in grade 10, will be joining us in grade 11 come next September. But you'll feel this for the first time, Bill, but this is a Shawnigan welcome on behalf of our community. We hope you're very happy here. It's a very special place. We love it. We hope you learn to love it too. And many of you will also realize this is another seismic moment in the last couple of years because some of us aren't sporting masks. What we've suggested for this service is those people who have still got that 14-day period since traveling, just keep on wearing your masks. But for anyone else, it's completely voluntary in chapel until those 14 days have elapsed. And and of course around the campus. Anyone is welcome at any time to wear a mask if they feel comfortable doing it, but it's really special because this will be the first time in a couple of years that we've been in chapel and we're able to sing at the sort of top of our lungs without sort of playing the carbon dioxide. Is it carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide? Dioxide that you're breathing back into yourself. So I'm looking forward to us. You know I'm an English literature teacher. How could I possibly know things like that? So I am looking forward. I think the singing last Saturday was beautiful, but I'm really looking for a bit of volume to show our new deputy head how we sing and what makes us distinct and unique here at Shawnigan. So, hymn number 27. Let's lift the roof off the chapel, and then we'll step in to the colours. Over to you. Please be seated. That was a very knowing nod from the Rev there of approval, so thanks, Rev. So, academic colours. Normally this is Mrs. Milne, Assistant Head Academics, but she's away today, so she's asked me to fill in. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of insight for those of you who don't know too much about this, and just a refresher for the rest. As you know, or may know, at Shawnigan you can receive colours in the house for athletics, for 360, and for academics. Colours are given in grades 10 and 12, and for academics, your achievement and your effort are the initial criteria used to determine recipients. The citation we follow from the Gold Book is, academic colours will be awarded to students who consistently demonstrate superior effort, achievement, and leadership in their studies, while also maintaining a commitment to the many other facets of the Shawnigan programme. Showing genuine interest, working to potential, and supporting classmates must be integral to a recipient's approach. Generally, students will have studied at the school for more than 1 year. Senior colours are only awarded to grade 12 students, and consideration is given to performance in both the grade 11 and 12 years. Junior colours are only awarded to grade 10 students. Once we determine which students are eligible for colours by consistently attaining the Head's Honour Roll and Dean's Dinner status, we ask teachers to nominate students who they feel have gone above and beyond these criteria and fit the elements of the citation. We gather as a group of teachers, advisors, and house directors and discuss each nominee and their contribution to class, scholarly approach to their studies, and the leadership they show academically. The names are then presented to me as head for consideration, and at ceremonies such as this, we announce the winners and ties and pins. At this point of the year, we will honour the first round of senior academic colours. There will be a second round for seniors and then juniors later this term. One of the things I love about Shawnigan is our support of others and wholehearted recognition of their achievements. Please hold back your applause for the individuals until I have finished the list, and then I will invite them up to the front, and then you can give your wholehearted applause and recognition of their achievements. So here they are, senior colours for outstanding academic / scholarly approach in their grades 11 and 12 year. Isaac Abel, Rhys Acorn, Wynne Anderson Lindsay, Annie Cable, Devon Clayton, Fido Fan, Sarah Hill, Benedict Howard, Grace Levine, Jackie Liu, Justin Liu, Leah Labarsky, Jack McDonnell, AJ McMullen, Anna Palmer, Victoria Q, Magnus Scott, Hannah Sitt, Dominic Skelcher, Tina Zhang, Robin Zhu, Ari Yu, and Jani Zhang. I'm going to invite them to come up here, and there'll be a photo of them together, and they'll receive their award. So let's hear some applause for them. And some other breaking news just in, that we had, back in February, we had 109 students who sat the Waterloo math contests. And out of those 109 students, we had 21 students who scored extraordinary distinction for their math exam. I'm not going to read out all 21, but I will make sure you receive a certificate of distinction. I particularly want to praise 3 students who earned the top scores in the school and won a special medal as a result, and also the fantastic news on behalf of the math department that we came first in our district, which is pretty much Malahat to Nanaimo, beating all the other schools in all 3 categories of contest we entered, which is absolutely phenomenal. I'll invite Mr. Wilkie from math. He's got 3 medals, and I would like to call up our 3 champions, Rosie Pollitt, Christina Zhu, and Mark Zhang, for their terrific performance. Top 3 students in this school. Fantastic achievement. Can we have the head of house to come and collect it on his behalf? Mr. Lupton, come on up. Come on. There we are, just... yeah, but I feel you need to take
Congratulations.
that. Congratulations. Last. Well done. We know Mr. Lupton, not only a fantastic social studies teacher, but a mathlete of the first order. Okay, over to 360. I'll invite Miss Agate to come up.
Good morning, amazing humans. For those of you I have not met yet, my name is Vicky and I'm the recently appointed director of 360, our after-school creative program. If you've been in any of my classes, you will know I love to talk to you individually a lot. We chat about ideas, concepts, self-identity, controversial topics, stereotypes, global concerns, morals, rule breakers, and path creators, and the list goes on. But public speaking is my nemesis. In some of our 360s, you are physically in the spotlight, such as Model UN, the musical, improv, figure skating, robotics, service, etc. I commend you, as this is not my comfortable space. Some of our options allow you to share your voice through your physical presence, but for some creative people, the spotlight is less than comfortable, and we like to share our voice from behind the canvas or the camera. With our wide range of 360s, there really is something for everyone. It is my pleasure to be up here today to recognize 360 colors and nominations for those students who have demonstrated leadership, superior effort and attitude, faithful and enthusiastic commitment, and solid skill development in their 360 programs. They are role models for the programs that they represent. For this round of colors, recipients generally have 2 years of outstanding service in the after-school 360 programs. Junior colors are awarded in grade 10, and senior colors are awarded in grade 12. Today we will be recognizing 2 different groups. The first is for students who have only joined us this year, either in grade 10 or 11. Your 360 instructors have recognized your incredible contributions thus far and have recognized you as a potential colors recipient. The second group is students who are in their second or third year at Shawnigan and in grades 10 and 11, and may be awarded with colors today. If you do not receive colors and are a returning student, please know that you are eligible for colors at the end of the year, but still have some room to grow, and we look forward to seeing you take this next term by the horns. I will first read out the nominations for first-year students in grade 10 and 12, and ask that you stand to receive our congratulations. For grade 10, in digital illustration, this is where the names go, is Grace Sadowski. In figure skating is Selena Go. Jewelry making is Zoe Lai and Maria Fernandez. Rock band and modern music is Sean Peterson. And for Spud is Maya Mendel. And for grade 12, cooking, Stephanie Romano. And fly tying, Kieran Kenny. Please stand and receive our congratulations. Thank you. I now have the honor of presenting the 360 Color Awards to the following grade 10 students. I would ask that you wait and hold your applause until I have read all of the junior recipients, where they will come up and receive a handshake from Mr. Lamont and their 360 pin to recognize their contributions. These students are, in Clayworks, Grace Shepard, Digital illustration, Kira Jodesco. Figure skating, Ella Anstey and Grace Zong. Film production, Jamie Tate. Illustration and mixed media, Emily Fu. Recording arts, Harry McGurk. Rock band and modern music, Audrey Sang, Eva Klassen, and Jensen Wong. In studio art, Caitlin Pierce and Kanya Mengjema Jelama. Watercolor and Sumi, Vanessa Lee. And yoga and meditation, Ali Strongman. Please come up. Now on to the grade 12s. I would ask again that you wait and hold your applause until I've read all of the senior recipients, where they will come up and receive a handshake from Mr. Lement and their 360 ties to recognize their outstanding contributions. These students are, in 3D printing, Brianna Hick, boat building, Isaac Chung and Tate Howell, Clayworks, Sophia Adamak and Wynne Anderson-Lindsay, in cooking, Darwin Douglas, Anton Persil and Fernando Gill, in digital illustration, Daniel Minchenko, in figure skating, Han Sit, in homework helpers, Gabriel Au and Melody Lin, recording arts, Owen Quinn, robotics, Jackie Liu, Justin Liu, and Jenny Zhang, rock band and modern music, Alin Shen, service, Ali Bell, studio art, Charlie Bazant, Leah Lebrowski, AJ McMullen, Tiana Xian, Ari Yu, and Marin Regan, woodwork, Benedict Howard. Thank you so much for helping us to celebrate all the students who have excelled in their 360 choices. I would also like you to give a round of applause and thank you to the passionate instructors that help to cultivate and support all of your 360 opportunities. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Agate, and I think it was your first time, and a fantastic job of it you've done. Can we have a round of applause for our wonderful director? And we deeply appreciate your service to our community. Two last things. I don't think we've got a second hymn, is that right, Rev? Our senior boys are heading off, senior boys hockey team are heading off to Calgary, I think today, and are back early next week. I think from all of us, good luck. Take them by storm. I think you heard you were hitting great form at Penticton, and I hope you can carry that on. And my last point is that a parent has just written in. This very rarely happens to my office. Well, they write to my office regularly, but with a gift. If anyone is thinking, I really don't want to go to the Spring Fling, there's another option. We have been offered 4 tickets for the band Imagine Dragons, who are playing, and some of you will know that great song, It's Time, where they start with clapping your thighs. Mrs. Miranda's been practicing it in my office this morning. But it is on Saturday evening, down in Victoria. If there's a group of 4 of you where you think, I absolutely would love to go and do that, complete freebies of tickets, and you, Mrs. Miranda might even be persuaded to organise your transport there and back. So please, by the end of the day, pop in to see her if there are 4 of you who'd like to go. And if we end up having more than a group, I can see members of staff looking excited, thinking, can I go to that? That we will just pull a group out of a hat for it, but that seemed a bit of a treat. So that's it. Hopefully we're not going to run too late into classes. MCB, how do you want to wrap this up by heading by grade? Okay. Thanks everyone to your first gathering. I think next session we're going to do colours for sport, and the Rev and I might do a musing about what this is about. Okay. Grade 12s, use all 4 exits, please. Straight to class with a little washroom.